Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Kevin here coming at you with another video. Well, the wheel horse is going bye-bye. My brother, who has a bunch of these things, well, a few of them, he collects them, and you know what? I ain't doing anything with this one, so I'm going to let him take it. We did a little trade for a little toolbox that he had, a nice little roll cart, so I can use that more than I can use this bad boy. So this one right here is going to a new home. I also found some stuff last night, which I'll show you. By the way, guys, happy Labor Day, and let's go take a look what I got. Okay, so I was on my way home yesterday, and I came across a whole bunch of yard sale leftovers. And it's funny because guess what? I put out a whole bunch of yard sale leftovers myself. So this was really cool. So anyway, I started filling up this 5-gallon bucket. This 5-gallon bucket I did not find. I had this one. I was actually putting the sandblast in medium. This was full. I put this into here, and I did the same. I'm going to do the same with this right here. This is all Black Beauty sandblasting, but it got a little wet. So we're going to put it in buckets, let it dry out, and this stuff is going to be great. So I can do some sandblasting with that. We do a lot of badminton. That's my broken clutch. We don't get in that. I found this nice miter saw blade, which I have a nice miter saw box. That can go to that. It was missing a blade. Found some vents that'll fit my floor and some tennis rackets. We play a lot of badminton in our house, so it was nice to find a whole bunch of them in fairly decent shape. So I found also a pool pump. Found a pool pump, some filters. These are here going to my brother because he has a pool. That's what he runs for a filter. And a really cool cleaning thing. You hook your hose up to it and it power cleans it. And then this right here is a skimmer, floats across the top, and you put your chlorine tablets in it. I have not opened any of these yet, by the way, guys. So I found a analog TV digital converter, and this is nice because I run my Nintendo on my regular TV. So it's nice to have this, so I can run cable through my regular old style CVT TV or CRT TV and be able to watch TV on it without having multiple TVs in my bedroom. Some noise canceling headphones. Bike just drove by, could have used them then. A whole box of, looks like McDonald's or little toys you would find at a Jimmy Neutron. Just some stuff that they put American Idol stuff. Ooh, bubbles. We like bubbles here. All kinds of stuff. Bike, ramp. Oh, little thing of Play-Doh looks like, yep. Lilo and Stitch. My son took one of them out here. He saw Frozone from The Incredibles. So he grabbed that. And I found these 2 Netgear subwoofers, 10-inch subwoofers. Now, I don't need subwoofers. But if I put together a speaker box, I think that they could come in handy. Let me get a knife and open that up. Okay, I actually used the miter saw blade. Worked good. Let's open these things up. Flip it around. Ooh, look at that. Brand new in the package. That's nice. They're cheapies, but they'll work, you know. Put them together, make a nice outdoor set, you know. 10-inch subwoofer, that's pretty good. And this one right here, let's see if it's up, this one right here. Now I'm pushing on the cone unevenly so I don't dent the center part here. And what I'm feeling is I'm seeing if there's any resistance. If there's any resistance or scratchiness, that means that these are blown. But these are actually good. You can even use these in a house stereo if you wanted to. Yeah, these are perfect. That's a good find right there. 2 10-inch subwoofers. And a digital converter that I can use with my Nintendo, which is nice because I got a big 32-inch, what do you call it there, TV that is not digital, it's analog. So this right here will work perfectly with that. Been looking for one of those. It's nice to see they still have them out there. And this one's brand new. Let's open it up. Look at this. It's all, I wonder if it's all complete. Doing this one-handed, guys. So this is my free find yesterday. Just yard sale leftover. Oh yeah, look at that. The power pack is in there. Cord. I think it's missing a remote. But that's channel up and down, so even if it is missing a remote, I'm alright with that too. Let's take a look further. Yeah, I think it's only missing the remote. Is that what's supposed to come with the remote? Yep, it's supposed to come with a remote. Oh, it looks like I can just use a regular RCA remote. I have those. So that'll work. Yeah, it's a universal remote. Right here. Well, that's cool. Oh, I'm not going to cry about that. And I can still do my up and down. God forbid I get up and push the button, right? Nice. So I'm happy about that. The only thing this is missing is the remote, which I really don't care about because I have that. So I'm good. Nice to have that. Alright, cool. So that right there was my free find. And figured I'd share you guys. Oh, and I almost forgot. I found these 2 trailer hitches. Now they're the small squares, but they'd be good for these trailers right here. And I'm like, you know what? I can make something out of those. So what I'm thinking about doing is flipping the brackets around. I can bolt them here on top, upside down. So I'll see if I can do this for you guys in a different way here. I'm going to pause here for a second. I'm going to move these things. They're heavy. Alright, so picture these arms flipped around. So this right here is sitting in the back. Then this reese right here will be poking through the hole. I'm going to put a hole here. So it won't come past it. It'll be up to it. And then I'll be able to put a winch in there, lock the pin onto it, and pull stuff up onto it. And it won't be sticking out like this. It'll be up against the wall because these are going to be rotated around. I'm going to use that one on this side and this one on that side. Bolt those right to the base. And I have 2 of them, which I can do that on both trailers, which is nice. So I'll be able to use my electric winch that I have. I'll show you that one. Okay. So here's the winch right here. I took off the Kodiak 400. And we're going to use this winch right here. This bar right here is going back on the buggy. I have a friend of mine who I told if he was interested in it, could take it. So we'll go from there. We'll see how that works because he gives me a lot of cool things. So I'm going to pass on the buck. So that's the winch that's going to go on the trailers. And then I'll be able to do that. So it's pretty cool. So I got my winch. I got my brackets. I just got to make a plate. And that's easy enough to do. I'll make the plate and go from there. So this is the generator right here I found the other day. I did the video on. I took the carburetor bowl off and drained out. There was a little bit of water. It was hunting a lot. So I figured it was just water, moisture and condensation in the fuel. Sure enough, there was. So I was able to drain that out, get that done, and this thing runs absolutely awesome. So I can't complain. I'm going to give it a bath and then put it away until I need it. So it's pretty cool when you can find a generator that works. I plugged in the vacuum to it. It fired up the vacuum, no problem, no hesitation, not even thinking about it. So I lucked out. And this one right here has these 2 pins you push in. Right here, you could literally take this whole handle off. I'll show you. Let's see if I can get this thing out with one hand. Here we go. And then you flip it around this way. So you can do this. And it sits flat, so basically it takes up less room. And I really didn't get to do all the video on it. I got to clean this thing, but here's the switch right here, the on and off switch for your circuit breaker. It's got an LED that flashes on these. It's got 4 120 outlets and 1 240. So, which is pretty nice. And they're all rubber insulated. So, pretty cool generator. It's called a Storm Responder, made by Briggs & Stratton. And it's a really good quality unit. Like I said, I had one. I actually dropped mine off of I had it on a little patio and broke one of the wheels. So I had to get a longer rod and put rubber tires on it. But these wheels are in good shape. Everything on this thing is in good shape. It just needs a bath. Normally, if you can tell if they've been sitting outside because the front guard here for the exhaust is all rusted up. And this one right here clearly has been inside. I mean, the paint's not faded, nothing's faded on it. So it needs a good bath, and I'll do that to it. So I can't imagine it would take a whole lot to get this thing clean. I mean, there's no rust on it, you know what I mean? So even the gas gauge is in good shape, which is hard to find. So, but anyway, guys, that's all I have for you for today. At the moment, we're going to be doing a video later on how to change a fuel filter on a Virago. I got to do mine, so I'm going to do that one. And I figured I'd just go over this with you guys and go from there. Yeah, it definitely needs a bath. Definitely needs a tub. Just dirty from sitting. Can't believe they're going to throw this in the dumpster. Wow. Can you imagine that? That's just money being tossed away. So, might even be able to barter for something with this thing. You never know. So, we'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Guys, thank you. 859 subscribers. Unbelievable. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Very much appreciated. And I'm just going to keep rolling with these videos and keep them coming. And this right here was the first look that actually ran the first time. I didn't really do much to it. And it was full of oil, so I got to do an oil change to it, which I'm going to get that done possibly tomorrow or today. I don't know. Depends. It's supposed to be a real hot one today. But just thank you guys again for your support. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me and going on these adventures, these journeys. So thanks again. Talk to you guys later. Bye.